Hey, what is up, guys? It is SGB Santos here. I am the media manager for the Bosco Esports program, and today we'll be looking at our JV Valorant team versus the Norwalk Varsity team. And we'll be right back with Coach Carbon and Coach Thermo.
Thank you, Brad, for that intro. I am Coach Carbon. If you haven't seen me, well, this is face of the name. And this is Coach Thermo.
What's up? Today, we're looking at the Bosco JV Valorant team against the Norwalk Varsity team
Yeah.
on the new map Fracture.
I'm really excited to see this game in general because not only is it our JV versus their varsity, but this is the newest map in the game. It's only like not even a month old, I want to say.
Yeah, it's just got added to the possible maps to play.
Yeah.
And JV's been working on it, so I'm excited to see how this game plays out. Looking at the comp here, going for one duelist, two controllers. We got the KO for the initiator and Killjoy on Sentinel.
Now, here's the thing. I feel like with most compositions, you'd run a more traditional initiator, like that Sky, like that Sova, like, geez, I'm blanking out on the
Sky
other
and
initiators.
Sova, those are the initiators. Yeah.
No, there's one more. There's
KO.
got to be one more. Sky, Sova, KO. There's one more.
Anyways,
Nope.
we're running a KO in this match, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Breach.
Breach, yes.
I knew it. It's up here
All right.
somewhere.
So, back to the comp. Yeah, we're running the two controllers. Hopefully, we have the Astra here for the more flexibility, and then we have three agents with lineups.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this game plays. We're defending first on this map, so we won't be able to see any lineups the second half, unless we see some.
Honestly, it's super situational. If it comes down to that situation, perfect.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys on these agents.
Yeah, looks like the other team's going for more traditional two duelists, one sentinel, one initiator, one controller comp.
So they're taking that Sky and Cypher. Now, they have abilities that will make them go immobile. Sky's dog and Cypher's cam. Why is that bad on this map, Coach Brandon?
Well, I mean, this is really... It's an interesting map because the defenders spawn in the middle of it, and there's 4 possible spots for the attackers to come on, which also means there's 4 possible spots for the defenders to flank. So if you're caught like sitting on a camera or like sitting on a dog, it's really easy to get flanked and get picked off early. So with this comp, we try and stay more mobile. Astra's the only one who has to stop really to do things, but she can put those in before the round.
Yeah. And especially if you have a good Astra, like Michael, they won't even take that long to put those stars down.
Yeah.
You can just toss them down immediately.
Well, let's see. Matthew looks like he's going to go for an aggressive peek here. Start off the game. Hopefully get a pick.
Oh.
He's one. Looks like his crosshair is on, but maybe he's just moving there.
Might go for another one, though.
Jiggling for the peek.
He's in a really good position.
The peek. Oof.
Oh.
He gets a little too aggressive. That was just a nice shot by the Sky.
Yeah.
The takes coming in. We have rotates coming in. Looks like our KO is flanking all the way already from the A main side.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down. KO is a possible flank here.
Yeah, the wire. Perfect timing to shoot that wire.
Nice kill. Nico gets another. 3v3 here for the retake.
Last player standing.
Let's come down to
One enemy
2v1.
remaining.
It's a 1v1 now.
1v1 here. Ah,
That is unlucky.
unfortunate there. Play by their jet. That was a nice try on the retake. We had maybe a little too many deaths early on in the round, but
I agree. Matthew, really smart taking that early pick, that early fight. I think that he got a little too greedy trying to kill that Sky there after he saw him mate. Because I think that by that point that Sky called out that he was up top and they were already pre-firing it.
it's good to see the confidence from him to take
Yeah.
those fights, though. Like a pretty similar setup going into the second round. Matthew's doing a little bit of a different peek here. Looks like our Astros Sticky Rice is trying to push up here in space.
Now I really like this. Michael is one of the few Astra players that I've seen that isn't afraid at all to get pushed up.
Yeah. You see a lot of Astras sitting back and just like using their util, which is good on Astra, but it's also good to be able to, I mean, this game has guns in it and you have to fight.
Be that extra player on the field. It looks like they're hitting A and
You're getting caught on site alone.
yeah.
We have another flank here from both sides of the map now. Both our controllers on either side. Flash coming out from KO.
We are really split up right now. Hopefully we slow this down so we can play together a bit more.
So you guys getting picked out on the flank.
Last
Eddie
player
is flashed
standing.
there by
Eddie
their
did
sky
too.
and goes down. This
See
is
what he
the
can
Astra.
do. Oh, gets one. Not sure what the Cypher was doing there, but
Honestly,
we'll take the kill.
the one is fine. We'll
Yeah.
take the kill. They had guns. If
Yeah.
we can get guns out of them, perfect.
Yeah. So this is our buy round.
Mhm.
Should have an advantage here, gun-wise. See how it goes. Looks like the setup's gonna be pretty similar.
Now, here's the thing. I think I've realized from me playing Fracture in general that defensively, Viper doesn't really have like any good walls. Usually on maps like Breeze or like Icebox, there are good off the bat walls to toss.
This map is still really new,
Yeah.
and we'll see how the agents change and the meta changes as people understand the map more and play it more.
Now it looks like a lot of our teammates are taking some aggressive angles. That's really good. I like that.
We're taking advantage of our gun advantage here with the rifles and trying to get these picks up early. And
100%.
it pays off. Steve Rice gets one, goes to get traded though.
Eddie's playing for the flash here. Yeah, with the utility usage from Viper here, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to rush B.
Yeah, Matthew getting one, Fry getting another. 42 going into the last bit of the round here.
And he's getting a bit aggressive.
He does have the info that they're both there though, so that allows all the team to rotate over.
Now let's see if Nikolai can get lurked up into tower here. Actually, it doesn't seem like they're hitting B at all. They might have just rotated to
Matthew's
A.
rotating over with 7 health in a dream.
Here.
Yeah, looks like
30
they're
seconds
gonna be
left.
taking the A site.
Found them. Killed my bot.
They're trying to get some damage in out here. We'll get the plant down.
Placing sentry.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Now, Matthew and Nico just waiting for Fry to come over.
Now, I think our team knows that they're split up right now.
Yeah. You have the info that one is stuck on site and one's in A main. Matthew, you know,
One enemy
killed this
remaining.
guy on site and nice
Perfect.
shot there. Good retake.
Now, the way they peaked right there was probably the best way that you could. You had one watching A main while the other one was watching site. That way, the enemies were impossible at trading each other. You just got to take it one step at a time, and the retake was perfect.
Yeah, this is well played.
I'm going above.
Nice shots.
Mm-hmm. Now let's see
should play some
Michael
Astro
make his
Stars in this
decision
reality.
on his stars. I think that's probably going to be a smoke. I think we saw him do
That a
that round
weapon?
one.
Yeah, he likes to push up off that smoke there.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 stars
Out
going into
there.
this, so still full strength team though for guns wise.
Placing
I
alarm
agree.
bot.
Matthew looks like he's gonna go for another peek here in the A main.
Placing swarm grenade.
You see a little bit of Nico setup.
Mm.
Yeah, Matthew pushing up
Matthew's
early.
really pushed up right now. This is great positioning. If he can get a kill and dash out through that. Oh.
Matthew gets a pick here, and it looks like Sticky Rice gets a
Ooh.
pick too. Might be a little tricky. Vertigo. Eddie on the KO here looks like he's gonna try and get a flank again. Same with the Viper going up. The same setup we saw on one of the last retakes.
Now, the Reyna is pushed
Spike
up really
planted.
close. Hopefully, Nico keeps on playing a little defensive. That's perfect from Fry.
Nico
But,
does get picked too.
yeah.
Mm.
Now, again, we're split up on these flanks. If we can get some good kills. There's a gun.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's just lots of angles to cover. It's hard to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I think at that point it's really hard because the enemies could literally be anywhere. They could be in our spawn. They could be holding on site.
Yeah.
They could be holding in the mains. And we didn't have the information enough to clear those angles.
Yeah. It's a nice Killjoy Molly spot for Nico here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that might actually cover the top and bottom. So if you can stay alive and pop that, that's definitely a lot of delay.
Hopefully we'll see later if he gets a kill with it.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Matthew.
I've got your
This
trail.
aggressive peek with the knives. Ooh, it gets wall banged. Unfortunate.
Turret destroyed.
Now,
Going towards that A side again.
it definitely seems like they're committing towards this A side.
Swarm grenade out.
He's popping that swarm grenade.
Spike planted.
Got a similar retake with one on each lane here.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in from all three sides. The only problem with this is each one really has to win their gunfights. So there's no
Last
possible
player
trade.
standing.
Yeah.
See what Eddie can do here in the 1v5.
He's clearing a lot of these angles because they keep holding it. That's a great
Nice
pick.
kill.
That's
Second
another one.
kill. Flip it. And then see if he can get any more off. No.
The two that he got were great, though.
Yeah.
I think knowing that it was our save round, that was probably one of the best scenarios you could do in that.
Probably
Yeah.
best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
Now, we have our guns. We're going to be back down to gun v gun difference.
Full buy
It's
round for both teams.
full buy round for both. Their jet
have
might
a-
actually take that off.
Yeah, we have two ults here that could be really helpful for a retake or just holding down a site. Let's see if they're used here.
I think that we really do have all three of the best defensive ults. Four if you're counting KO, because KO is also a great.
Viper ult here. I think it's covering all of site. Matthew gets an early pick here. Or gets
Ooh.
traded out.
Yeah, it seems like
Divide it.
they are definitely going to be leaning towards that B side
Yeah,
because we
that
did
Astra
hold.
ult's coming in for the other team.
Yeah.
Blocking off the site. Let's see how our three retake.
Spike planted.
I think it's probably really ideal for us to play together. Hopefully Nico can get a pick here.
You see a lot of retakes with these same three players alive all the time. It's always the Killjoy, KO, and the Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to go for the retake.
Looks like he's going for a knife for sight.
Comes the ult in for the retake. And he's used it. Can't get the trades in. And
yeah.
everyone just goes down there. Unfortunate round just looked like a little.
Everyone knows
Map's
round
still
of
new, so
observations,
people are still
then
learning the
let's run it
angles and
again.
Mm-hmm.
where to pre-fire and that. Looked like Eddie was trying to get a pre-fire in there, but just
Couldn't figure out the angle.
yeah.
1 second,
Um,
please. I gotta visit the Astros
We're
to
forced to
play some
save
stars.
again. Hopefully we can get those early picks. Matthew's been really good the past few
Let's
rounds
see
at
now.
peaking early and getting those picks. I think so far we've only noticed that he's got to learn to back off a little after.
Yeah, he will get that pick, but get traded afterwards. If
I
he
need
can get
a
the pick
stop.
and get out, then
Blocking vision.
huge. Michael pushing up again, aggressive here,
I love this from Michael.
really using his smoke, and Matthew's pushing up from the opposite side.
It seems like B is going to be completely clear at this point,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, the info coming in from Michael dying there.
Nico does get a kill. That is great from us. We're trying to get these picks on our save.
Found them. Alarm bot down.
4v4. Pretty ideal.
Spike planted.
We know Cypher is Dish, and Eddie might actually be able to flank on him and kill him right now.
Yeah. Looks like he gets taken down, but rifle versus a classic. Hard, tough fight.
Last player standing.
Rifle wall just doesn't get up in time. And
Yeah.
the jumping Cypher, big distraction there.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Partial disrespect.
Yeah.
Um,
Going
Let's see.
Astro, guys.
Yeah, this is now our full buy. Now we've had full buys in the past few
BYB
rounds,
fam.
and
Going
it
to
hasn't
Astro
really
to
worked
do
out.
that right
Well,
there.
hopefully we can get this comeback because we're 5 rounds
Placing
behind
swarm
here.
grenade.
Mhm.
If we can get to 6-6, then it'll be really big because our our attack is going to be really strong with this
Viper,
composition.
be careful with that
So if
gas.
we could somehow bring it back, get 5 rounds in a row, then we'll be in really good position for attack.
Now, I like the way we're setting up A. I don't know if you can see this on the map, but we're playing completely off-site.
Yeah.
We're just completely playing for retake, and we're playing 3-stack B and getting pushed up.
Yeah.
And it's working. Other than that, it seems like Michael gets picked off early from dish side, and he saw more people. That's
Nice
Nico
kill
with a
flash.
pick on that Reyna pushing up.
We have our flanks coming in now. Looks like everyone's converging on the side at the same time. Matthew on the flank getting a pick, gets traded out.
Probably gets another pick. I love this Viper wall. It's cutting off Hell and Dish, but it seems like
Asher's
Asher's-
main. Nice smoke by our Viper. Looks like that stuck's in the wrong spot. What was
Perfect.
communication by the other team?
That all came down to the call of playing off A. We just completely gave them A. We didn't fight it. They walked up completely up A main, and we just played retake.
Yeah.
Sometimes those calls are really just a difference. We had a 3-man flank.
Yeah. It was a really good round by us, and nice job adapting to the other team.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get another one and get this
Heading to the
momentum back.
Right there.
Now, might be doing something similar again. Yeah, it seems like Nico Tan
Without his blocking vision.
is just doing his KJ setup on site, playing off site. You got an
Getting
early
early
pick from
pick.
Matthew. Please back out. Yeah. Back
Alright,
again.
He does some damage to the Cypher.
You are divided.
But yeah, it looks like Chaos here ready for the pop flash.
Mm-hmm. Nico Tan actually sees 2 rotating back.
Yeah. So he gets the call. Still anchoring here on site.
Right there.
Looks like the rotates from his teammates are coming in now too. They have
Mhm.
the info.
Obscuring vision.
This is great. We're not taking a lot of aggressive fights.
We're just waiting for our team to regroup. We have a great smoke tonight. A lot of info for the other team and making it really hard for them to push the site here.
We have the Killjoy ult. We have
Eddie getting
Eddie on the
pick.
flank who cuts them off while they're coming back.
Dumping his util in order to not get traded.
Yeah, it seems like they're planning B. So they rotated back.
Spike planted.
This is great. I really like this. We have Killjoy ult if we need to invest it. We have that Astro ult if we need to invest it. This retake should be guaranteed. We'll see.
Yeah. Actually thinking about
Enemy
ultimate.
spotted
Eddie gets
B.
picked off there on the flank. Have the info that Jet's there now.
Astra on site gets
One enemy
Nice
remaining.
read from
picked
Nico,
off
getting the kill,
in
and
such a quick gunfight.
yep, everyone dying at the same time. It's a good retake from Bosco. Looking to get the momentum back now. It's gonna be 3-6. So
And
Reloading.
we save those ults for
Yeah.
later.
it's definitely possible to bring this
Reloading.
halfback, tie it up.
Now, as a JV coach, give me a little insight on Nico Tan.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nico usually plays Sky on most of the maps that we play, but we had him on the Killjoy this map because we have Eddie here on our initiator playing the KO, and I've worked with Nico with some Killjoy setups on this map, and he looks like he's getting a lot more comfortable and getting his setups down. He'd be really strong here on the Killjoy.
I agree. Killjoy is very strong in this map, and it
Yeah.
looks like Matthew's popping that ult and getting really aggressive B main again.
Yeah. Just keeping the pressure up on the other team and not really letting them breathe.
Mhm.
Just the fact that you know that there's a flanker
Perfect.
puts a lot in your head and you have to watch it now.
Gun
That's
here.
exactly what we wanted.
Especially now that the Reyna died, the entire other team has to
Spike
stop
down
thinking about what
A.
they're doing and worry about the flank,
Mhm.
allowing us to
Spike
get
spotted.
another kill from Nico.
Another jet dash on the site.
Found them.
It seems like they're definitely just hitting site A.
Yeah.
Grenade out.
Nico's popping his alarm, his
Spike
swarms.
down A.
Looks like the Norwalk team's doing the same take almost every round now,
Mhm.
and
One
our
enemy
Bosco
remaining.
squad, though, nice shot from Matthew, even traded them.
Now it's
Bosco squad
just
looks like they're adapting to what's happening. They know they're just stuck and they just start dumping
Wow.
their util, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I don't know if Jet can do anything at that point.
There's nothing you can really do there.
All that started with Matthew's pick at the beginning off the Reyna,
And then
lurking
Nico
Reyna.
hitting one too, keeping the site held down.
I really like how Bosco does their A play. They don't really play on site, especially on site A. It's really hard to hold. There's a lot of stuff to wallbang. There's open space, kind of.
Yeah.
Unlike B, where you can play in that tower, you can play in corners. So having Killjoy set up A is perfect. I'm loving it.
Yeah. And it looks like, I mean, they're adapting to what Norwalk's doing, and
Yeah.
they're starting to win rounds. They've got them figured out now. Matthew's getting a nice angle on the flank here.
That is crazy.
Really long angle, giving a lot of info, a lot of freedom to his teammates.
Let's see if he gets one.
I've got your trail.
I really think he's going to get
Bolt's
one here.
coming in here. Looks like Norwalk's pushing A yet again.
They...
Spike planted.
Yep.
Matthew does get a pick there.
eyes are
Nico
down.
sprang through.
This guy's actually
Does
pushed up in
trigger.
that smoke of his own player.
He gets another.
Enemy remaining.
Perfect.
Yeah. They keep trying the same thing, but Bosco's got him figured out.
Oh.
Asher getting two here. Let's see.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Matthew.
This is...
Matthew
Oh.
doing what the other Cypher did. Jumping in.
That was
Being-
scary.
Being the distraction, I mean, he had trust in his teammates that he was going to trade him. So, yeah.
Hopefully he goes back and gets that op in order to save some money.
Nah.
No.
He's just celebrating with the team.
Last
Yeah, he's
round
just celebrating
before
the team.
switch.
It's last round anyways, and
We
I
can
think
buy
he
it.
does have enough to buy it.
Yeah.
anyway, so looks
Um,
like it's possible we could definitely get that 6-6 like we wanted.
I...
Back from 6-1 down.
Need a
Or-
drop.
Yeah, I love how Matthew's playing right now. He's not outstanding or like doing anything crazy. He's not top fragging. I believe currently it's Fry, but he's doing his job.
Yeah.
He's getting aggressive, and he's getting those picks at the beginning of
Straight
the
to his
round.
team. Looks like Fry's gonna ult here to cut off B main. They have Matthew watching the other side of the arcade with his op and getting a pick immediately. Dashing out, double team for the other guy.
Blocking sight.
This is what we wanted. He's now backing up.
This
Gets
is
another
exactly
kill.
what we wanted.
And now it's 5-3 at the beginning of the round. There's a lot of pressure on Norwalk. We still have our Viper ult up on B main. Let's see what they try and do here.
Here. Here.
We have three leaning
And he
towards
gets
that.
another pick on
B
the
side.
Cypher.
Wow. And at this point, Norwalk can't make this.
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult even with their Astral. We have our Viper ult still up and 3 other ults too. And then Matthew with the op in his hand.
And we're not even getting greedy. We're not pushing them. We're just sitting back.
Yeah, we're playing really smart,
want to
playing
fight
disciplined. Here comes the Astral Wall.
Yeah.
Secret is taking his advantage to get a little bit more space.
Obscuring
Luckily,
vision.
Nico again is set up on that A.
They have the info that they're planting.
One
He pushed through the
enemy
wall.
remaining.
Ooh,
Nico
yeah.
gets one.
Perfect.
Nice shot by, nice flick to end the round of the flawless. Really making a statement going into this next half.
So,
Switching sides.
that first half. Notable things. Killjoy A. Nico set up same way, I feel like, every round. Or at least I think he
I
adapted.
mean, it looks like we started off a little slow,
Mhm.
and then once we figured out what the Norwalk team did, we shut them out and got 5 rounds in a row
Yeah.
against the Norwalk Varsity team.
I think that that was probably our best bet on A, to just give them A, because A is such a small site that when retaking it, it's so hard to hold.
Yeah, it's difficult to hold the site for the defenders, and once the attackers plant the bomb, it's difficult to hold the site then too.
Looking at this new round, new half, we're going to be hitting B quickly through tree.
Yeah. We have our Astro Stars going up. Viper Wall is going in there too. It's like KO's flanking around from below.
Now, if we hit quick enough and hard enough, I feel like we can just take over site. Running on the site.
2 push out of that Viper Wall. He gets 1.
player
Almost gets 2,
standing.
it gets traded out. And then Stinger Ice is just left on an island on site.
Yeah. So, instantly, I think to notice that came down to trusting that Viper wall too much.
Yeah, we had 4 people, and they all seemed to be looking in the same direction. Like the jet peeked from sight, and then all 4 of them looked there, and then 2 peeked from the wall, and then all 4 of them looked there, and they looked a little like they didn't know where to
Yeah.
go.
I think that might happen a lot more because they have that Reyna, unlike us. Reyna is such a good agent at stepping through that Viper wall or stepping through a smoke and just getting a kill and eating out.
Yeah, using your distance. After getting a nice early pick there, this Deagle.
On rounds like these, that's exactly what we want.
Yeah, he got an orb, he got a kill, and he got a gun off that.
I have the spike.
Looks like they're gonna start rotating over towards B or A where we got the pick.
Matthew's going to give his sheriff to Nico there so that he can use that Marshall that he just picked up from the enemy jet. Really smart move at saving money and getting better guns.
Yeah.
Is he able to?
Cypher does kill both of them there, but we get one back, and Ryan has an SMG now, has a Spectre.
Now, if we can get more kills or even secure this round, obviously that would be most ideal.
Yeah.
But we're looking for just more kills. It is their buy round.
Yeah, they won the pistol round, so they bought up on the second round. If we can kill as many as we can, they're gonna be hurting going into the third round of this half.
30 seconds left.
We're gonna get that
Last
plant down.
player
Stepping
standing.
through the Viper wall again.
That's the second time Pride is able to pick up the trade. Looking to get the plant down for more money. And then isn't quite able to get that last kill. But
Unlucky.
we killed 3 of them there. It was a good round for Bosco, and should be set up going into this third round of the half.
Yeah, I think that is more than enough to give us an edge on this next round.
Yeah.
We have the bonus money from the plant.
Yeah.
We have the bonus money from saving on this round, the previous round. And we should have everyone be able to full buy at this point.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane.
Now we'll see how everyone plays. But it looks like okay.
Looks like they're exchanging skins in the spawn here.
Yeah.
It's very, very necessary for the win, taking the win this round.
Yeah.
You need the proper skins.
Honestly,
into the round.
skin diff.
Skin diff, yeah. Matthew here with the Red Reaver.
Matthew's fighting Dish as Fry gets a pick in what is seemed to be
B-main?
Tree.
Yeah.
B main Tree, yeah. I'm loving this right now. We're really spread out. We're taking space.
You might have the timing here on one.
Yep.
Nico, they're getting another pick from that side, forcing the rotate from the Cypher there. And so now Matthew's pushed all the way up here in Dish and has info that no one's on site, allowing his team to really get on here for free.
I think we really played this round perfectly.
Yeah. Matthew pushing up here, really get aggressive. Sees the jet a little bit, able to push off his teammate's wall, and then off his teammate's Astro Star, really using the cover effectively. Getting out, getting one pick, getting the spray transfer.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And he gets the
does get
third.
Clip it,
You're
put it on TikTok. We'll see it on TikTok later.
That's another time that we see Matthew getting aggressive for his team.
Yeah, that's a jet diff.
That is a jet
That's a
diff.
skin diff.
I think hopefully on attack, we're going to see a lot more aggression out of Matthew, especially because he is that solo duelist. I
Yeah.
think for the other team, they can be a little bit more lax with that because they have that Reyna and Jet.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to Matthew, and Matthew's really good at getting these early picks.
Yeah. And Matthew is the highest rank on this team, and he shows it. He makes the plays.
Eddie ends up knifing sight, spotting that Astra that is on site, probably in that left corner at the default plane.
Yeah.
Now we have Viper ult. If we can get pushed up, we can get a great ult on B.
Looks like Matthew's pushed all the way up on A again though, keeping the info for his team. As long as Matthew just keeps control of his dish spot, it's a lot of info the flanks and the site.
It seems like we might commit to B soon.
Matthew does get picked over there. But he gets some kills back. Kills
This is
coming
great.
in. Nice double from Eddie here on the KO. Getting the plant down. And 4v2. Gonna be difficult for the other team. I really want to see some lineups coming. And we have all three of our lineup agents up. Taking a little bit of an aggressive fight there. Probably should have just backed off. We have a crossfire.
This is a great crossfire right here. Hopefully
smoked
Fry
off.
backs off.
One enemy remaining.
Yep.
And then both of them getting the kills at the same time. Just nice teamwork there. Winning their gunfights.
Nice teamwork, nice positioning, nice play style. Played that really well. I liked that Matthew was pushed up dish there because it keeps our rotation open.
He
Just
did
in case
get
we need
picked, but it's a good position to be in. And we have 3 ults here. Three pretty good ults here going into this round.
Yeah, and depending on how close we are to that Killjoy ult, because on this map there are 4 ult orbs, we might be able to just get that Killjoy ult and ult.
Yeah. Matthew again taking this fight. Pushing all the way up here.
This is great positioning. Hopefully he can get another. Oh,
Unfortunate, the jet just heard the.
that was a great shot from
incredible
Nico.
shot from Nico. Clip it, put it on TikTok.
That is not what the defenders want on
No,
rounds
yeah,
like
I
this.
mean it's a good trade.
I think it's really ideal right now if we pop this KO ult, because we know that Cypher is probably somewhere still.
Flash shoots it, starts to shoot instead. He did get on site. We'll spray for good luck.
Fry's actually
Gets
really
the kill.
pushed up B.
Yeah, he's completely cleared B here.
Hopefully he's able to just grab that spike who's still in spawn.
Yeah, he's just gonna grab it and go.
If the other
Last player standing.
Ooh. I was gonna say if the other teammates could get a few more kills, he could secure this round. But
But I mean, we've
30
definitely
seconds left.
We've definitely seen Fry clutch these in the past.
Poison orb.
He's on the Viper and still has all of his utility. So
I have full confidence he wins this.
yeah, if
Because-
he can just isolate his fights and take them one by one, he has the skill to win them all.
Seems like he's trying to peek arcade right now. And Rita rotate
What a
on this
nice
Reyna.
shot. Drops the ult in and decides to go around, trying to get the flank off.
Okay, they're on the spike right now, but
Tap the spike.
are they sticky?
He's confident enough to know that it's a tap. Running around.
One
Gets
enemy
the
Perfect.
kill, and leaves
Just one more.
immediately. He's just waiting, using the ult, and gets a
An amazing
sponsored by
clutch.
Razor. The Razor clutch. Nice. What a play by Fry.
He played that probably perfect
Yeah,
to
he
the
played
team.
it. He played it very well. His aim was nice. He was on, and just securing the round for Bosco to take the lead for the first time this game.
He read the Reyna flanking arcade like a book.
Yeah.
That Reyna was, I want to say he was knife out for a second.
He was, you could say, lost.
Yeah, he was lost.
Get him a map.
But
It was well played. And
Yeah.
we'll see how they go into this next round with this momentum.
now we have Killjoy ult, and for those of you who don't know, Killjoy has an amazing ult down sewers, right to the right of Fry at that moment.
Yeah.
But it seems like we're leaning towards A here, getting pushed up 3. We have Michael, Matt, and Eddie. Seems like Michael goes down, but Nico's taking more contact over here in arcade.
Damages. Unfortunate about
down
Matthew.
A.
He's stunned. He has a shorty. There's not much you could do there.
Oh, really, that's a great
Nice
pick.
for Fry. Definitely see the confidence from getting that last round win.
Now I think their best bet is to play together here. He does have that wall, if he decides to want to get that spike, but
Another kill.
Asher steps out in the
Still have
open.
the gun advantage. They have one off, but if they play together here, they have the ability to win this. The other team still mostly has sheriffs and worse guns.
Seems like we're playing it really slow, and I like it because we keep them
He-
off
Nico gets
guard.
both.
30 seconds
Last Cypher is
left.
on site Seems like they're gonna
Yeah,
fight it or leave.
Make the right decision. Just leave the Cypher be. Try and secure the round. They're leaving Nico to stay though. Maybe hold the guns, hold the op. Don't let them get anything in to get info.
This is exactly what we needed.
Hey, you can actually hear the Cypher running through there right now.
Yeah.
So they have the
10
info
seconds
that
left.
we can coming from that B main spot.
Mm-hmm.
They can set up. Killjoy has all of her utility still.
We
Viper
have
has
Viper
the wall.
mollies. We have Killjoy mollies. We have Killjoy alarm
I mean,
bot.
you could say if they play it right, it's unwinnable for the Cypher.
Placing alarm bot.
They're both playing passive angles and just waiting for the refill.
Fry is holding spawn. We know he's not coming spawn. So everything is coming down to positioning. The Cypher needs to clear tower.
He's running out of time.
Yep.
And yeah, gets the kill with the
Perfectly
Killjoy
played by Bosco JV there.
Yeah.
We had
They came down from a 5v2 and ended up clutching it. That's almost like 2 rounds in a row that Fry was involved in a clutch like that.
yeah. Fry's been coming down to these clutches a lot.
He's been really showing up and for the rounds that we need him, and winning us a lot of these rounds.
Now, I said it once before. We have this Killjoy ult.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like we're leaning towards the B side over here. So hopefully he tries to go for it.
Yeah.
Turn out. Concealment.
They're just sitting for contact arcade over
Their
here.
angles,
Pretty
trying to get
smart.
those early picks.
Matthew's taking an early fight. Dashes out. Pretty smart.
Enemy Skylock comes in here.
Oh.
Bears gets picked. Pushing up a little too far. Let's see what they try and do here.
Are they backing off? Yeah, it seems like we're backing off towards Dish more.
They got the info that 2 were there with his knife. Matthew gets picked off.
Oh.
Oh, they have their op pushed up.
Seems like he might have backed off or repositioned to the left side. We'll see.
Yeah.
Gets pushed up, dashes out there. And it's Fry in the 1v5. Let's see if he can get 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely really tricky. The spike's down all the way in the spawn area over there.
Now there's about like two decisions. You either save, or you go for kills.
Yeah.
And it seems like Fry is
30
not afraid to
seconds
go
left.
for kills.
Yeah,
He
looks like
has
he's
the
gonna
money
go
for
for
it. So I really like this. He's gonna try and get money out of them. Gets hit by the Cypher wire and taken down by Lorena.
Yeah.
That was an unlucky turn of events.
Unfortunate round there. We just got picked a little bit early.
Right
Mhm.
there.
And
Right
that's what
there.
it comes down to sometimes. We still do have the lead here by a round. And it looks like our team should be able to buy here.
Now
Most of them having enough.
we have 4
Right there.
ultimates.
Yeah. It might be worth just
Need a drop.
using the ults and securing the round.
Yeah. I think at this point, making it an 11-9 and putting that pressure on them that they have to win, or else we're on match point,
Mm-hmm.
is very ideal.
This is a very important round here.
Yes. Oh, and that's not what we wanted.
What are you getting picked early by that op?
No one there to help Nico get to sewers. He needs to be able to get this ult off.
Placing sentry.
Oh.
Matthew's getting picked too. Looks like he's going through. See if he uses the ult and decides to just regroup with his team.
Yeah.
They're gonna rotate off here.
Yeah, we're being really cautious right now. Currently, it's all 3 of our passive players. We lost the KO, who has the flashes. We lost Matthew, who has the dashes and the duelist. So it all comes down to playing slow. It seems like Nico's going back to activate that turret that's watching arcade for him.
Going back to rotate with the team. Looks like they're gonna walk over to A. Try and hit a site there.
Off the map, we could see that Viper actually made contact with the Cypher cam.
So they do know that they're running A,
Spike carrier is dead.
and it looks like
Spike
Sky gets
down
one there.
A.
Concealment.
30 seconds
Hopefully they
left.
can group up and peek this guy
I
together.
have the spike.
So that they're able to
Obscuring
trade
vision.
each other. Matthews,
Last
Michael's
player
going for the
standing.
fight. Then Nico.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Sky just getting off 3 of those kills there and 1 earlier in the round. Back
You can
tied
tell
up
a
again.
person's character
And
by their first
these are the rounds that count now.
check me then, eh?
We I hope they notice that they have that Killjoy ult.
They have 4 ults this round.
They've had that Killjoy ult for so long, and
I don't
it's
think
so
we saw
massive.
it at all in the first half either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have been able to secure one of the earlier rounds.
Be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be happening either because we are leaning towards Dish side and A side in general, and it looks like Nico's just going to be lurking. Yeah, Cypher makes a contact with that cam in Dish area, so they know that there's at least 2 leaning towards that Dish area. Popping ult, peeking into
Getting
the.
picked off. CKO has his ult up.
He flashes his teammate.
Jumps out. Putting a little too much stress in that. Everyone just gets taken down at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a tough round. It's a
Don't
save,
think it,
but
eh?
here it is.
This is not what we wanted.
We need to win this round.
We definitely need to win this round, and the next. We have that Astra and the Killjoy ult.
Yeah.
Please, play it.
Please use it.
It looks like going for the setting up towards B again. Killjoy's looking towards the underside. Maybe she'll run over it.
I think we are gonna play it this time. Yeah, she's
Killjoy's
making her
running
way straight to it.
there.
We know Astra's on site.
Viper wall's coming up.
Yep.
Killjoy ult goes down. Astra wall goes up. And we can really just walk onto the site
Sky's
for
trying
free.
to flash out.
Matthew creating the space, entering onto the site.
The only thing that needs to get cleared is tower, and then we have all of site.
Site is free. Looks like Astra's going off and looking to play for lineups here. This is exactly what we want to see with this comp.
Yeah, Fry might be able to actually catch a flank. Yep, by the Reyna.
Catches a flanker
Instantly.
there.
Matthew also gets a pick. Nico gets a
Kills.
pick.
Kills are just
One
coming
enemy
in.
remaining.
Nico gets another, and
Flawless.
Nico
Yep.
gets a third.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah, you gotta
That
use
Killjoy.
that Killjoy ult to push them off the site and make them have to retake.
You're okay, fam.
Now,
Good even.
he's 4 away. It might be untraditional, but I mean, there are 4
There's
ult orbs.
4 ult orbs, so we could definitely get this up. We also have our Viper ult this round as well.
Yeah. I think hopefully we get this ult off. I think probably the best site to do that Viper ult is A, right?
Yeah.
There's a great angle that you can get the Viper ult that I think we saw earlier that Fry did.
Yeah, in the first half. See if Matthew can get a pick here with this ult.
That's
Off
unfortunate.
himself.
I've got your trail.
That is suppressed here. Can't use your dash.
Now we're trying to bait out that
Nice
shot.
bait out shot. Nice little classic throw.
Yeah.
CSGO flash.
Michael did get a pick on that Sky. That's great.
It's another pick on the Reyna pushing up, so that's 2 picks on B. You
We
might
have
be
the
able to
B
call it
flank.
rotate. Eddie getting their opper down on A. Cypher stuck alone on A.
Yeah, this round, yeah, Cypher's stuck on A. If we hit them together, you should be clear. He's stuck on that lower, no.
Little
Spike
stuck there.
down
Cypher
A.
getting 2.
One
Nico
enemy
facing him
remaining.
up though.
Last
He
player
pulled out his
standing.
knife.
Getting killed himself. Let's
It's
see.
down to an Astra v Astra clutch.
We'll see how it goes. This is a tough situation. Bombs down. We have no info on where this Astra is.
Michael still has 3 stars. He might be able to smoke to off angles, suck an angle. We'll
He
see.
definitely
30
has enough
seconds left.
to win this round.
Yes. He's looking towards sight.
Puts this on each side to
Concealment.
cover both sides of him.
Blocking vision.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems like
How's the
he's
info?
towards that spawn.
10 seconds left.
Able to get the plant down, and this actually turns the round around. It's now onto the enemy Astra to make a move here.
He steps out. Oh.
Gets the peek and just looks away at the wrong time. That's an unfortunate round there. It's gonna be tricky now going into the 12-11. It's match point for Norwalk, and we'll see how JV goes.
We're forcing this match point. Hopefully, we have or are close to enough ult orbs to get those good ults.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Match point.
We have that Viper ult.
And
They don't have really that good ults to secure them rounds.
we can still buy this round, so they're very
Yeah.
winnable. We could definitely bring it to overtime.
This is definitely winnable. We're one orb away from that Killjoy ult.
Yeah.
Hopefully they notice and just grab an ult orb and ult the way they did it before.
Yeah.
Because, as we saw before, easy secured round.
Yeah. Looks like they're all stacking up towards B side, maybe trying to secure this orb, get that Killjoy into the lower.
Yeah, it seems like Nico's heading over to the orb. Perfect.
Straight to the orb.
Straight to sewers.
Straight down. You see the ult come out, you know he's thinking it.
Yeah. Ooh. Baited out the Astra suck. This is
So
perfect.
that's Matthew going around to the zipline.
Is he... Okay, he's
just
still
trying
in
to get from another angle.
sewers. There we go.
Here comes the Killjoy ult. Matthew
Oh.
gets picked by someone pushed all the way up.
That's not good.
Just
This
what
guy gets
happens.
2 picks there.
Yeah, when you gotta clear the angles and Michael getting another one. 2
One more
players
is
detained
on
here
site.
with this Killjoy ult.
Oh.
Spike
Cypher
down B.
getting our planter as the other 2 cleared tower.
And we have smokes. We have utility. Taking that first fight. It goes down.
Getting
To
another.
second. Okay, so we know both
We know
are
we have
in
this one
spawn.
both. We just gotta get this plant down, and
30 seconds left.
I mean, if we can get those Killjoy mollies on the bomb and she could get off site.
We have the turret down, watching left side spawn.
I think as a Killjoy, you have to prioritize getting the mollies down and getting off site.
Yes.
Because you can put the turret down whenever, but you need the mollies on the site, on the bomb. You need to get off there.
He just seems to be fighting. He wrapped around left side.
And
Oh.
the Jet just gets the last kills, and well, I mean, this is the Norwalk Varsity team, and our JV team really handed it.
Defenders win.
It's definitely a winnable game for us.
It was definitely winnable, but it was also really close.
Mm-hmm.
I think we spent a lot of time trying to, I don't know, play around the enemies when we should have just went for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We had that Killjoy ult, just pop it, just hit it.
Yeah.
We spent so much time trying to wrap around sewers that Sky got pushed up on that last
I think
round.
we just you know, we were too conservative on the ults, especially like I didn't see our Killjoy ult a single time in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't come out at all, and then some miscommunications here, and you know, I mean, it's a new map. They're just still learning it.
It's definitely a new map. I think it was definitely interesting to watch this solo duelist Matthew composition with Eddie on that KO, with Fry on that Viper, with Nico on the KJ, and Michael on that Astra. Because if you hear it out loud, it's so defensive.
Yeah.
It's so defensive.
Yeah, it's defensive, but it's meant to be a comp where you get the bomb down and it's almost a guaranteed win because you have 3 things to stop them from defusing. And I didn't see any lineups.
I didn't. Yeah, we have 3 agents. I want to say we have Killjoy, we have KO, we have Viper with lineups, and then we also have Astra to suck them off the spike.
Yeah,
or
we were
stun
just
them.
fighting them. We were just fighting them, and
Yeah.
our JV team playing the varsity team, and just fighting them and almost winning. Like we weren't even using our abilities. We weren't using our agents well enough, and we still almost beat their varsity team.
Yeah, it's definitely an accomplishment to have that close of a game, just by aim battling on a mostly post-plant meta composition.
Yeah.
Because we had so many smokes and other stuff, and we were just aim battling and
I think,
winning a lot.
Yeah, as JV goes and they start to learn how to use their comp and not just run at them and just show that they're better.
Yeah.
Like I mean, we've seen that all these players can take these fights against the varsity team, but if we can incorporate our team comp and incorporate our abilities, then we're beating this team next time we play them.
Yeah, I think today's game just came down to we didn't beat them today, and that we didn't
We just
necessarily use our utility.
Just gotta use our agents better.
Yeah, we like you said held on to a lot of those ultimates and utility, and we still played really well. Michael stood out as an Astra. Fry
Getting lots of clutches.
lots of clutches, and Matthew making all of those early picks, being very aggressive as he should be on Jet.
And Fry's clutches were made possible because he was using his utility well.
Yeah.
Going back to that 3v1, like he took the fight, won it immediately, and then used his abilities to push the other two off and isolate the 1v1s.
Yeah, everyone was standing out in today's game. It just came down to
We just gotta get more used to the map.
Yeah.
And get more used to playing with each other and using your abilities more.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting game today. JV Bosco Valorant team before versus Norwalk's varsity team, and it came down to an 11-13 loss.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Definitely a lot to work on, but that's good because we got 11-13 and we still have so much to do. So our potential as a team is really high.
Yeah. Looking forward to the rest of the season. Hope you liked today's commentary over our game. See you guys next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Peace out.